Hey everybody, I'm here today to do a full review of the Kitchenaid Stand Mixer. This thing is so amazing that every kitchen needs one. Let's get right into the video review. As you can see, this is a slightly older model of the Kitchenaid Stand Mixer. Now, whether you have an older one like this or you want a newer one, they work so well and they're so effective and so useful that every single kitchen needs one, okay? So if you take a look, they're really easy to use. It's basically just a mixer and a bowl, but it is constantly in your kitchen ready to go. So if you do daily baking or daily cooking that requires a mixer, this is great for you. It can even stir things for you instead of just mixing them. In addition, okay, and I'm gonna unplug it because I'm gonna be touching it around there. So I'm gonna be touching it around where it moves. So I'm just gonna unplug it. In addition, there are so many accessories that you can get for it. So right here is actually an accessory slot, and you can get different accessories for this. So you can do basically anything. So what it serves as is it's basically an all-in-one kitchen tool that is extremely useful. Now, whether you are baking homemade cookies or just using some pancake mix where you just have to add water to it, it is extremely useful because think about how often you stir things, right? And when you stir things, you can stir properly, but it does take a long time and it's never going to be nearly as effective as if you're using a mixer. So when you have a stand mixer like this, it does take up a good amount of real estate, as you can see on your counter. But if you have the counter space for it, totally worth it in my opinion. Now this model right here is a model that actually lowers the bowl and raises the bowl up, which is very convenient because the other option is that it has the head that tilts up, which uses a bit more height, but the bowl lowering option is totally worth it. Sorry about that. I had a big glass of water before I started filming this video. It's great because it doesn't use up a lot of height real estate as well. It's really easy to use. You can, detach the paddle easily, put on a different type of beater on it. Really useful. You can attach it like that. You can easily remove the bowl and put the bowl back. Super easy to do. And it's so easy to use. Basically, you plug it in, and if you're going to be leaving it constantly in your kitchen corner, then you're probably going to just leave it plugged in for the most part. But you plug it in, you put whatever you want to put in there, whatever you're making, okay? Make sure that the bowl is nice and raised up or that the head has been lowered in place, and then you turn it on and you use it. So let's say you want to stir something. You can stir at a very low speed. Let's say instead you want to really mix something at a higher speed. You can mix something at a higher speed like that, okay? And you'll notice, look at the motion. Look at the mixing motion. This does a much better job than I could ever do with my hand. These things are unbelievably useful, and if you get the right attachments, they can make your life a whole lot easier as well. So I truly believe that if you have the space, if you have very limited counter space, I can understand that a hand mixer that stores away in the cupboard makes more sense. But if you have the space for something like this, I would say it is 150% absolutely worth it, and every kitchen that can afford the space for this and the cost of it should get it. And so this model here is my mother-in-law's, and she said, I believe that she got it about 15 years ago, and it still works perfectly. So it is something that's going to last a very long time. It is a great initial investment in terms of how much it costs. It will cost you quite a bit of money, but it's going to last you a very long time. So I believe that it's one of those things that if you are going to use it, if you can figure out how to use it, you'll probably use it almost daily if you figure out what attachments you can use for it that are useful in your life. That's it. If you like this video, please be sure to give it a thumbs up. Let me know what you think down below as a comment. And of course, be sure to subscribe for more great videos just like this one. And that's all I have for you today. Thanks for watching.